Okay, now we're gonna first start off with installing the Ubuntu ISO file. Now we're gonna head on off to whatever browser you're using. Now we're gonna type on ubuntu.iso or just type out Ubuntu. And now we're gonna head up and now we're gonna click the first one, the desktop one. Wait, which one is one? The one Intel and AMD one. I'm sure you're using an Intel, so you cannot download the Intel and AMD one. Now we're just getting that. It's about 5 gigs, so it might take a little bit while. So while this is downloading, now we are gonna go download a USB flash chip. I'm gonna use Rufus. You can use Belay Etch, or you can use whatever USB flash, but I'm gonna use Rufus. Now we're gonna go into Rufus. Now we're gonna go download whichever one is which we're gonna download the standard one. I just the standard one for Rufus. Now we're gonna scroll down. Now we're gonna use Rufus, the standard one. Just download the standard one, the standard Rufus. All right, now that Rufus is done installing, we are going to do the most important part of dual booting, which is partitioning drives and as well as creating a restore point. Just in case you break your system, it's important to create a restore point, but for now, we're gonna partition drives. Now you can choose as much storage as you want. You right click on your C drive, you're gonna press shrink, and then it's gonna show you here. It's gonna give you an option to shrink. I recommend like 50 gigs for Ubuntu, but for me, I'm gonna use 100 gigs because why not? But you can use whatever, at least 25, 50 gigs for Ubuntu is enough to run. I'm pretty sure you're not doing that much in Ubuntu besides coding, but yeah, at least 50 or 100 gigs is enough to run Ubuntu. So now, after we shrink our storage, we're gonna go and create a restore point. Just in case you break your system, we're gonna create a restore point. It's not mandatory, but I recommend creating a restore point because we might break our system. Well, you might break your system. And yeah, now we see that partition has been created. Now that we have created and formatted our hard drives, we are going to now search, create, and restore. We're gonna just search up create and restore. So now in your restore points, we're gonna go under to system protection. Now we're gonna have to make sure that our C disk is protected. As you can see, local disk is protected and protection is on. So then, as we make sure that those are on, because they're very important. Now we're gonna go and create a restore point. Now you can rename whatever this restore point you want to be. You can say Ubuntu before Ubuntu installation, or whatever you want to name it, really, something that you can remember. Disclaimer: this only restores your current Windows system, the one it is right now. Now we are going to flash our USB. Now make sure that you have at least an 8 gigabyte USB. Now we're going to open Rufus, select our ISO file. Then now we're going to make sure that our partition scheme is GPT. That for your latest models. So I'm going to select GPT. Only select MPT if you have it like an ancient laptop. So now everything leave it as standard. Now we are going to flash our USB. This one's gonna take a while, so I'm just gonna skip it really. So once our USB is done, once the USB has been flashed, we are now going to restart your laptop and spam your F12 key or your escape key and get into your BIOS menu. We're going to get into your BIOS menu. Just spam your escape key or F12. Now we have entered the BIOS mode. Now here in BIOS, right, we're going to go to boot. Then on boot, then on the boot menu, I'm going to go to Windows. I'm going to select Windows, and then I'm going to switch it for your USB. Now you're going to go to save and exit. Now you are in the grub menu. Now we're going to boot into Ubuntu now. Try and install Ubuntu. Right now, I hope you guys haven't. I hope you guys partitioned everything properly, because now we're booting into Ubuntu. Of course, this is my first time. I've tried other distros, but I'm doing this as a tutorial for whoever really needs it, really. So, yeah. Now we have booted into Ubuntu. Now there should be a small menu popping up here. This is very the last steps of your Ubuntu installation. So right now, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna install everything that Ubuntu needs. You're gonna connect to your Wi-Fi and all that, and you're gonna see all of that now. Okay, so now we are in Ubuntu. Hey, this camera. Now we are in Ubuntu. So now I'm gonna click English. I'm gonna select English right over here. Next. Okay, next. For preferably I use English US. Let's connect this for now. What I don't really recommend you connect to Wi-Fi, but I would connect to Wi-Fi. Personally, I would just connect to Wi-Fi. Just connect to the Wi-Fi now. And click next. Okay, we'll show you how to update Ubuntu through the terminal a little bit later. So I'm going to skip this one. I'm going to install Ubuntu Interactive. So I can show you a little bit around Ubuntu. Then default selection. Then this is up to you whether you want to install third-party software or download and install support digital media formats. For me, I would install third-party software. Then right after that, it's going to install a few things. It's going to install some things now. Sorry. You want to choose the first one because then it will find the partition that we made in Windows and just boot from there. You press next. Then here we just fill in your username. Okay, type in your username. Then you hit next. Then you hit your region. Then you just hit install. Then yeah, you're good to go. Then now after this install, I'm going to show you guys how to remove Ubuntu from your disk. It's pretty simple actually. If you want to remove your Ubuntu from your partition, you just go into create and format partition. Then once you that, you click on your Ubuntu partition, you delete that volume, and then yeah, you just click on your C partition, and then you extend onto that free space. That's pretty much how you delete your Ubuntu partition. But let me know. I'll just make, if you don't mind, I can make a quick short about it if you're struggling to find it. And yeah, that's how you install Ubuntu. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. You can like, you can subscribe, or whatever. Really, just let me know down in the comments how you found this installation. Let me know if I could do anything better. But yeah, thanks. I'm going to do my homework now.